This is Africa. This is Africa. This is Africa. This is Africa. This. And this is Africa. Africa is peace. Africa is love. Africa is unity. You are Africa. I am Africa. Together, we are all Africans. So if you tell me there is nothing in Africa, what are you really talking about? They said there is nothing in Africa, that we are underdeveloped, we are poor, and there is nothing that we have that we can offer the world. But I believe these statements are false. They are not true. But you see, the sad thing is we hear some of these statements from our fellow Africans. And I always say that if you are an African and you say these things about the place that you come from, the place that you were born and raised, then it means you are cursing all that you have. And after cursing all that you have, what else is there? There's nothing left, and that is why you cannot see the potential and the opportunities available to you. So in this video, I'm going to, touch on this and share with you some of the things that we have so that perhaps it can change your narrative and your perspective about your home, the place that you call home as an African, and anybody out there who doesn't know Africa and what Africa has. Because I believe that we have a lot and we have so much that we can offer the world. We're already doing that, but this video is for those who can't see it. Now, before we begin, I just want to take this opportunity to thank all my subscribers, because now we just reached 500 subscribers, and I just want to say thank you for your support. It means so much to me, and I have a promise for you about this channel that I'm going to share with you at the end of the video. So make sure you stay to the end and watch the video, because I believe, or I'm telling you, that this channel is not just for me. It's not something that I'm doing for myself. It is for all of us, and I'm going to share the promise that I'm going to make about this channel to you at the end of the video. So stay to the end and watch it. And if this is your first time watching my video, I just want to say thank you for watching, and do well to subscribe to help the channel grow and join the family, because we are here to change the narrative and promote the potential of Africa. So let's begin. Now we are going to begin with the richness of Africa, and we are going to talk about the natural resources. And you have to understand that when it comes to natural resources, Africa is considered the richest continent, because when we talk about the natural resources, we have them all. The minerals, the gold, the diamonds, the bauxite, the oil, name it, the lithium that they use to, make the batteries that powers your phone. We have it. Our soil is so fertile that if we cultivate it, we'll be able to feed the world. And they know it. And that is why they are trying their best and so hard to take control. Because if we take ownership of these things, it's going to be hard for them. We are going to control things. And we as Africans must take ownership of what we have. It is ours first. We have to take the chance. If you sit there and somebody comes to take what is yours, they will make the rules for you. And we cannot sit down and do that. So if you are sitting there and you are thinking of all these negative things they are telling you are poor, don't believe it, because you are not poor. You are considered the richest continent in the world when it comes to these things. Now let's look at our culture. When it comes to our culture, our music is dominating. Afrobeat, Amapiano is dominating. When it comes to our dance, we are dominating. Look at the potential. Me, when I see us sing, the music that we do, when I see us dance, the energy and the passion that we put in is amazing. And all these industries, we are dominating. And we still say that there is nothing in Africa. I just don't understand it. You see all this potential and you say there is nothing in Africa. Then what are you doing? Like I said, you are cursing all that you have. And after doing that, there is nothing left for you. And that is why you say these things and you go out there into these countries and go and be a laborer, go and do all these slave jobs, forgetting that you have all these riches back at home that you can take advantage of. And we need to understand this. And when it comes to people, our people and innovation, Africans have dominated. We are doing these things. And Africa is not just a raw material place, it's an economic powerhouse in the making. We are building it, and you need to be part of it. When it comes to entrepreneurs and innovation, we've been able to do a lot of things. You need to go back to history and learn what we've been able to do before. And you need to learn about current stuff, what currently Africans are doing. You understand? Because there are a lot of amazing things that Africans are doing that we need to appreciate and see that there is potential within us, and stop these things that we've been seeing and change that narrative. If the rest of the world won't believe it, it doesn't matter. We have to believe it for ourselves. Because until you believe believe it, you cannot take advantage of it because you will not be able to see it. So some of these things, we need to learn them and we need to share them. And that is why we make these videos, to share with you, to understand that there is so much potential. Now, I want to say this thing. If you want to get to know what you have, what you really have, you have to understand that you are Africa. Me sitting here, I am Africa. Africa is love. Africa is peace. Africa is unity. Africa is gold. Africa is diamond. Africa is oil. Africa is all the raw materials. Africa is the beauty in our music. Africa is the potential, the resilience that we have within us. We represent all these things. Now you have to understand that with all the raw materials in our culture and in the music and in entrepreneurship, the innovation that we have and that we do, and within ourselves lies the opportunity that you are looking for. Because most of the time, when people say there is nothing in Africa, they are talking about opportunities, but they don't know, or they fail to acknowledge that it is within these raw materials, it is within the culture, it is within the businesses, the innovation, that the opportunities lie. And we as a people need to believe that we have this thing, because until you believe that you have these things, you will never acknowledge it and you never use it. You understand? So if you're an African, don't believe these things. You are not poor, you are rich. You have it, everything around you, because you have to understand that, like I said, you are cursing all that you have. You see, when the world was created, per the story in the Bible, when the world was created, there was no technology. There was no electricity. There was nothing like that. It was just the raw material, the sunshine, the seeds that we plant, the plants, the waters, the seasons, you understand, the rain. Those were the things that were available to everyone. And it is true that we now have a phone. It is true that now we have a computer, the technology, the robots, the AI that we have now, we've created now. These things didn't come from anywhere. They came from all this basic stuff. And if you think that you don't have anything, think again, because all these things that you are looking or you are seeing in other places that you think that they got it from somewhere, you got it from these raw materials, and you have it in abundance around you and you are not taking advantage of, and that's a problem. So I made this video for you to understand that you are Africa. I am Africa. And if you say that there is nothing in Africa, then it means you are dismissing yourself and you are cursing yourself, that you mean nothing and you have nothing. Because without us, who is going to use all these raw materials? It means nothing. We put value in these things. We use these things. So you have to understand that you matter and you are worthy and you are rich. You don't have to curse yourself. You don't have to, say all these bad things about yourself. You have to believe within yourself that you have the potential. Even if you can't see it, look around you and see the potential of other Africans, what they are trying to do. And then borrow that passion, borrow that energy and channel it within you and see if you can bring out yours, something that we can offer the world. And we have so much that we can offer the world. If you look at the industries, the various industries, music, art, culture, business, whenever we go in, we dominate. Whenever we go in, we dominate. Because it is part of us. You can see all these things to make it look like you don't have it, but once you get into it, you see the results coming and you ask yourself, like, how did I have this energy or this passion for this thing or this potential? You have to understand it is within you. It is part of your makeup, because our old self, the history, the ancestors, they did these things, you understand, and they passed it on to us, but we've been made to forget these things because they've told us stories that have blinded us of what we have, the potential that we have. And I'm telling you, it is not true. Don't believe it. And see the opportunities that we have within, the riches that we have within our culture. So I'm going to leave you here. I just hope that, you fall in love with your continent, you fall in love with yourself, and you stop saying all this negative stuff about yourself. It is not going to help you, and you think that you belong anywhere else. No, you belong in Africa. And I want you to understand that if you see anything wrong with our continent, if you see anything wrong within the environment, it is your responsibility to change it. Don't sit there and complain and say that there is nothing here. There is a whole lot of opportunities. You are a hidden potential, an untapped potential that you need to discover yourself by believing in yourself, and then you unleash that potential within you. And you have to understand that is the thing that the world is waiting for. The thing that we need to offer the world is within you, and you have to unleash it. So the fact that you are saying that there is nothing in Africa, it means that you are starving the world of all the things that you have to offer. So I just hope that you see this video and you listen, you watch, and then you change that narrative about yourself and about our continent, Africa. So thank you for watching. And once again, I just want to now I want to tell you about the promise that I have made about this channel. I want you to know that, this channel is not a personal thing that I'm doing. It is a means to an end. And that end is, we talk about the opportunities. Now, my goal have always been to set the stage for people, or the stage that we never had for people who are coming up. You understand? So this channel is the means to get that platform, or to create that platform that everybody will get a chance to get the tools, that environment, to be able to chase their dreams. That is what this channel is for. Because the more subscribers we get, the more the views we get, the more, the exposure, the impact, the more the money, the more we channel that money into building these tech hubs, the communities where people can come together and, build stuff. That is the goal of this channel. So it is not for me, it is for us. And the little support that you can do is to subscribe and like the video and share it to a friend. Okay, that is all I ask from you, because that is the only support that you don't have to send money, you don't have to do. All you have to do is to subscribe, because we just hit 500 subscribers, and our next goal is to reach 1k and 4,000 views. Then we start, we get monetized, and the whole thing starts, because that the money that we are going to earn will be reinvested in people. It's not for me, this is for everyone. And this is a promise that I'm making to you, and I promise you this is going to happen. It is for Africa, and you will see it, because I'm not going to quit, and you are going to help me so that I don't quit, so that we help each other. Okay, so once again, I just want to say thank you for watching, and I hope I see you in my next video. Peace out.